Good morning children. I hope everyone watched the videos what we sent and complete your assignments. If anyone not completed, just complete now. You have a lot of time. Okay. Next, if you have any doubts, there is no problem, should call me. My number is in WhatsApp group. I think you all are know that one. And today I will start the new topic, that is exponent and powers. Exponents and powers. I think you all know very well about this one, but we will discuss in deeply. Okay, let's go. The chapter is exponents and powers. In this chapter we are covered the topics are introduction, powers with negative exponents, expanding decimal numbers, laws of exponents, smaller numbers in standard form, and comparing very large and very small numbers. Let's go. Introduction. What is the distance between your house to your friend's home? 2 kilometers. Okay, fine. How far from your house to school? It might be 15 kilometers. It is not a very big number. That means it is conveniently represent. Yes. Now, what is the distance between one city to another city? Just like Bangalore to Delhi. What is the distance between these two cities? It might be 17 kilometers. It is bigger number comparing the 15 kilometers, but still quite okay to conveniently represent. If I asked what is the distance between our country to another country, like India to South America, it might be somewhere 14,190 kilometers. You see, gradually as the distance increases, the number is also increases. Now I am asking the distance between planet to sun. It is somewhere around 150 million kilometers. When you look at these numbers, 2 kilometers, 15 kilometers, 1700 kilometers, 14,190 kilometers, 150 million kilometers. These all are increases one by one. As the number increases, it is very difficult to represent. As the number increases, it is very difficult to represent. When we represent these kind of large numbers, we should use the concept of exponents and powers, make the numbers represent easier. Not only bigger number, even though smaller number also represent in the form of exponents and powers. For example, size of cell, it is very small. That means it is in micrometers. So for every small numbers or very large numbers, the representation becomes very easier with the powers. Now, how exponents help to us? Let's take 100. It can be written as 10 into 10. Yes. And this can be written as 10 square, 10 power of 2. This means 10 multiplied by 2 times. As you move, next one, 1000. How can you write this one? 10 into 10 into 10. That means 10 power of 3. If you talk about in this way, a number which has many zeros, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That can be written 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into how many times? 8 times. That is equal to 10 power of 8. Now tell me which one is more convenient to write? Writing this one or this one? So definitely writing this is more convenient. So these kind of representation is very easy. So this kind of representation is called exponential form. So that means when you write any number to the power some other number, that represents exponential form. Okay. Now we will see what is exponent. This is quantity that represents the power to which a given number is to be raised. Exponents tells us how many times can we use the number in multiplication. Let's take an example, 2 power 4. Here 2 is base and 4 is exponent, or it is also called as power. Here 4 represents an exponent. It tells to how many times we should use 2 in multiplication. So we need to use 2 in 4 times. That means 2 power 4 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. And similarly, we have to take 10 power of 2. How many times it represents? Power exponent is 2. So base is 10. So 10 we should multiply in 2 times. So 10 into 10. And again 10 power of 1. How many times? 1 time only. That means 10 has to be used only 1 time. Here 10 power of 2. How many times we used? 2 times. If we talk about 10 power of 0, what does it mean? It means we are not using 10 even once for multiplication. So our result would be 1. We can represent the numbers, especially the bigger numbers and smaller number, as exponents are using powers of numbers. For example, let's say that you have 1000 rupees. You have 1000 rupees bundle. So it may be, it all are having a 10 rupees notes. Just I will write in the different way. So you have 1000 rupees. If you have one more bundle, what will happen? It will be increased. That means 10,000 rupees. If you have one more again bundle, that is 10,000. That is 10,000 becomes it is 1 lakh. So if you increase the number more, you might have 10 lakh. So you will see representing numbers more zeros. Sometimes it becomes inconvenient. If I saw and show this number, tell me how much is this one? Actually, we need to count the number of zeros, unit place, tens place, 100 place, in this way only. Then only we will be able to tell whether it is 1 lakh or 10 lakh or 10,000. But instead of this, we are representing like 1000 as a 10 cube, 10 power of 4, 10 power of 5, 10 power of 6. This is very and more convenient. In this way, we make use of exponents very conveniently. So I think why should we are using the exponent and power? That means we are for our convenient only. That means very big number we should conveniently write in the exponents and powers. Okay. Now what are examples that all are considered only big numbers? That means bigger numbers only. Now how do we represent the smaller numbers? Basically we are talking about the exponents. Basically we are talking about the exponents. The exponents are two types, that is positive exponents and negative exponents. That means positive, all positive numbers. That means positive exponent tells only for bigger numbers. Positive exponents tells about only large numbers or bigger numbers. That means 10 power of 4, 2 power of 5, 3 power of 10 and more. And negative numbers, it tells us only for smaller numbers. Okay, it tells about only for smaller numbers. The smaller numbers you have to represent like 10 and 5 power of minus 3, 6 power of minus 10 and so on. That means it has the power is negative. Okay. Let's go. Negative of exponents. Negative exponents. Now powers with the negative exponents. See 2 power of 4. Here 2 is base and 4 is exponent. It can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means the exponent says how many times should we multiply the 2. Okay. In the same way 10 power of 5. That means 10 should be multiplied in 5 times. That means 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. Clear? So what about 2 power of minus 4? So here 2 power of 4 and 2 power of minus 4, these two are not definitely same. So let me see 2 power of 4. How can you write this one? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times. 2 power of 3. How many times? 3 times. That means 2 into 2 into 2. Next 2 power of 2. How many times should write? 2 into 2 times only. 2 power of 1, that means 1 time. 2 power of, sorry, 2 only. And 2 power of 0. 2 power of 0, that is equal to, we know that 1. Just observe. Now we should observe each time each exponent getting reduced by 1. Each time each exponents getting reduced by 1 in LHS. What is happening in RHS? The entire thing getting divided by 2. That means if you divide by 2 for the first one, then you get the next one. If you divide by 2 for this, then you get this one. And if you divide by 2, that means 2 to cancel, then also then again you will get 2. In this way the exponent reduced by 1 and 1 in LHS, and in RHS divide by same number. Now guess what is the next power will come? Here exponents in LHS, 4 minus 1, it becomes 3, 3 becomes 2, 2 minus 1, 1, 1 minus 0, it becomes 0. Then what is the number will come? That means 0, next exponent is minus 1. So minus 1, the next one, minus 2, the next one, minus 3. In this way the exponent reduced by 1 by 1. Okay. Then in the same way in LHS we are dividing by 2. In 4 times, here having 4. In 2 power of 4, having 4 2's. That means multiply with 4 times. Then it will divide by 2, then you will get 3 2's. Then again you will divide by 2, then you get 2 2's. Then again 1 2 and divide by 1, that means 2 by 2, that is equal to, you will get 1. Then after what will happen? Again you will divide by same base, that is equal 1 by 2. That is our 2 power of negative value, that is 2 power of minus 1. 2 power of minus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Then again 2 power of minus 2, that means if then after you will divide by 2, that means 1 by 2 divides 2, that is equal to 1 by 2 into 2, that 2 into 2. Then after 2 power of minus 3, that means 2 power of minus 2, we will get 1 by 2 into 2, and again that will be divided by 2. Clear? So here it can written as 1 by 2 into 2 is equal to 1 by 2 power of 2. Yes, and here 1 by 2 into 2 into 2, that means 1 by 2 power of 3. Okay, so 2 power of minus 1 is equal to 1 by 2, 2 power of minus 2 is equal to 1 by 2 power of 2, 2 power of minus 3 is equal to 1 by 2 power of 3. That means for every non-zero integer a power of m is equal to 1 by a power of m, where m is positive integer. Clear? Now tell me 2 power of minus 4 is 1 by 2 power of 4. Now another one, 10 power of minus 1. How can you write it? 1 by 10 power of 5. 6 power of minus 3, 1 by 6 power of 3. And 2 power of 10, 2 power of minus 10. 2 power of minus 10 is equal to 1 by 2 power of plus 10. Now so in how the power with the negative exponents, how the powers with negative exponents become positive exponents. Clear? Okay, next, not only this one, it is also, that means a power of minus m is multiplicative inverse of a power of m. Okay, that means a power of minus m is multiplicative inverse of a power of m, that is a power of m is equal to, how can means a power of m, so we know that negative exponent it becomes positive exponent, that means 1 by a power of m. So now a power 1 by a power of, in these two multiplication, that means a power of minus m into a power of m is equal to already we know that if you multiply these two numbers, then you get 1. That is a power of minus m into a power of m is equal to, already we know that when bases are equal in multiplication, what is that power should be do? Addition. So a power of minus m plus m, then m cancel, then you will get a power of 0. Already we know that a power of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so one is multiplicative inverse, and the second one is the power with whatever the power with the negative exponent becomes a positive exponent. Okay, tell me. Now tell me, 5 power of minus 4 is equal to, yes, 1 by 5 power of 4, and 6 power of minus 3 is equal to 1 by 6 power of 3. Good. 10 power of minus 6 is equal to 1 by 10 power of 6. 8 power of minus 3 is equal to 1 by 8 power of 3. Okay, good. Next one, expanded form of exponents. So in this we will take large numbers. How can we expand it? For example, 12,356. Here 6 is unit place, 5 is tens place, 3 is at 100 place, 2 is at 1000 place, and 1 is at 10,000 place. This can be written as 1 into 1, 2, 3, 4. That means into 10,000 plus 2 into 1000 plus 3 into 100 plus 5 into 10 and 6 into 1. That means shall we write this one as 1 into 10 power of how many zeros? 4 zeros. That means 10 power of 4 plus 2 into 10 cube, 2 into 1000. That means 10 cube, 3 into 10 square plus 5 into 10 power of 1 plus 6 into 10 power of 0. What do we see? That means as we move towards the digits on the right hand side, then the value of exponents gradually decreased. Yes or no? So we will take another example, 253. So 3 is unit place, 5 is at tens place, and 2 is 100 place. So 2 into 100, 5 plus 5 into 10 plus 3 into 1. That means 2 into 10 square plus 5 into 10 power of 1 plus 3 into 10 power of 0. Okay, now you understand how can we are expanded the form of exponents. Next one, how to expanded the decimal numbers. Let's see one of the example. Here 153.73. 153.73. Here this one is whole part. This one is whole part and this is decimal part. So the whole part you should expand as usual. Okay, that means like 156. How can you write? 1 into 10 power of 2 plus 5 into 10 power of 1 plus 6. Next, what about the decimal part? How can you expand this decimal in exponent form? That means already we know that as we move towards the digits on the right side, the exponents will be decreased. So here 2, 1, next 0. Then after 0 what will come? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 in this way. So that means after 0 the decimal is converted into 7 into 10 power of minus 1 plus 3 into 10 power of minus 2. Okay, that means the power should be decreased. So 2, 1, 0. Then whatever will come? That is negative minus 1. Then after minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 in this way. Okay, clear? Okay, now that means here negative exponents are useful. If you want to verify that it is true or not, once check it. See, 1 into 10 power of 2. How can we write this one? That means it is 100. It is 100.
this is 50. Sorry, this is 100, this is 50, and this one is 6. Totally it will give 156. That becomes a whole part. Next, what about this one? 7 into 10 power of minus 1. That means it will write as the 1 by 10. That means 7 by 10. 7 by 10 means we know that 0.7. And plus here 3 into minus 2. That means minus 2. 10 power of minus 2, it becomes 1 by 10 into 10. That means 100. That means it will become 3 by 100. 3 by 100 becomes as 0.03. So if you add these two, it will give 0.73. So in this way we have to verify that how to decimal part this. In this way we will get the total value. So one more example, 2341.95. So as usually the whole part consider 2 into 10 power of 3 plus 3 into 4 power of 3 into 10 power of square plus 4 into 10 power of 1 plus 1 into 10 power of 0. Next the decimal part, same 9 into 10 power of minus 1 plus 5 into 10 power of minus 2. That means power just observe 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2. Okay. So just observe 2000, this becomes 2000 plus this is 300 plus this one is 440 plus 1. That means it will get 2341 as our whole part, plus 9 by 10 power of minus 1. That means 9 by 10. 9 by 10 gives 9, and 5 by 100. 5 by 100 it will give 0.05. That means if you add this to 0.95, then totally we will get 2341.95. Okay, how to represent the expanded form of exponents. Clear?
Our next topic, laws of exponents.
For any integers a and b, when we talk about bases are equal and powers are equal. When bases are equal, what will happen? And when powers are equal, what will happen? The exponents. We will check it. So when bases are equal, that have three formulas, that is a power of m into a power of n is equal to a power of m plus n. That means when the bases are equal in multiplication, then simply should add the powers. That means a power of m into a power of n, that is equal to a power of m plus n. Clear? Next, when the bases are same, that means when bases are equal, it has in division. Powers are not equal. So on that we should subtract the powers. That is equal to a power of m minus n. That is a power of m divided by a power of n is equal to a power of m minus n. Clear? Next, a power of m whole to the power of n. A power of m whole to the power n. That means the power should be multiplied. That is a power m into n. That is equal to a power mn. Okay. Next one. When powers are equal. When powers are equal, that means a power of m into a b power of n. Here just observe bases are not equal but it is in multiplication, but power should be equal. When power should be equal, simply what is the operation here? So that is multiplication. So simply should do multiply the bases. So a into b whole to the power of m, that is equal to a into b whole to the power of m. When the bases are not equal, powers only equal, in multiplication should multiply the bases. Okay, and keep the power. And that means a power of m into b power of m is equal to ab whole to the power of m. Next one, a power of m divided by b power of m. Here also powers equal, not bases equal. So that one operator is division. So in that a divided by b whole to the power of m will get. That is a power of m divided by b power of m is equal to a by b whole to the power of m. Okay. Next one, a power of 0. We know that anything power 0 is equal to 1. And a power of negative integer. That means it becomes a positive 1 by a power of positive integer. That means a power of minus m is equal to 1 by a power of m. Okay. And we know that, so write it that note, a by b is one of the fraction power negative integer. Then don't change the fraction, simply write it the fraction and just change the sign of power, that is become as the reciprocal of the given. Okay. Thank you. Okay, by heart these formulas, and tomorrow we will discuss some problems.